Hey, have you been following the headlines lately? If not, now's the time to pay attention, because what's happening between Iran and Israel is making waves far beyond the Middle East. Tensions have reached a boiling point, and honestly, you can almost feel the anxiety in the air, even if you're thousands of miles away. So what's really going on, and why does it matter to the rest of the world? For years, Iran and Israel have been locked in what experts call a shadow war. A conflict fought mostly in the dark, away from the headlines but with real consequences. This shadow war means covert strikes, cyber attacks, and proxy battles using groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon, militias in Syria and Yemen, and even cyber warriors behind computer screens. It's like a high-stakes game of chess, except the pieces are real people, and every move can have massive, unpredictable consequences for millions. But here's why things are especially tense right now. Iran's nuclear program is at the heart of the conflict, and it's a source of deep fear and suspicion for Israel and much of the world. Back in 2015, world powers, including the US, the EU, Russia and China, signed a nuclear deal with Iran, known as the JCPOA, hoping to limit Iran's nuclear ambitions in exchange for lifting economic sanctions. The idea was simple: keep Iran from building nuclear weapons by putting strict limits on its nuclear activities and allowing international inspections. But fast forward to today, and that deal is basically on life support. Years of mistrust, political changes, and accusations have left the agreement hanging by a thread. Iran is now enriching uranium at levels far beyond what the deal allowed, raising alarms in Israel and among Western nations. Israel in particular sees this as an existential threat. Both Israeli and Iranian leaders have made it clear they're willing to take bold, even risky actions to protect their interests and prevent the other from gaining the upper hand. And then, in April 2024, things took a dramatic turn that shocked the world and set off alarms in capitals everywhere. For the first time ever, Iran launched a barrage of drones and missiles directly at Israel, a move that crossed a dangerous new line in their long-running conflict. Israel responded swiftly, targeting a military site in Isfahan, deep inside Iranian territory, showing just how quickly things can escalate. Imagine the shockwaves that sent through the region. People everywhere were glued to their screens, wondering if this was the start of something much bigger. While it stopped short of a full-scale war, both sides are now on high alert, with military forces and intelligence agencies bracing for whatever comes next. Here's the thing. Even without tanks rolling across borders, these tit-for-tat strikes, cyber attacks, and sabotage missions are incredibly risky. One miscalculation could trigger a much wider conflict. And it's not just about Israel and Iran. The entire region and even the world has a stake in what happens next. The US and other global powers are scrambling behind the scenes, holding emergency meetings and making urgent calls to try to keep things from spiraling out of control. No one wants a regional war that could draw in superpowers, disrupt vital oil supplies, or send shockwaves through the global economy. The stakes are sky high and the risks are real. As of now, both sides are still trading threats, launching shadowy attacks, and waging information wars online. The conflict is as much about perception and propaganda as it is about bombs and missiles. The world is watching, waiting, and hoping that cooler heads will prevail before things spiral out of control. Every new headline could signal a turning point. If you want the latest, most reliable updates, keep an eye on trusted sources like BBC, Al Jazeera, and Reuters. They're on the ground, reporting facts as they happen, and stay tuned, because in this region the situation can change overnight and what happens next could affect us all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's biggest stories, and let us know in the comments what you think about this escalating shadow war.